What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hello. My name is Elizabeth, and this is The Joyful Sojourn. In today's video, we are going to be decorating and putting in some events on my October monthly spread. This is in the Hemlock and Oak Minimalist Planner, and it's got that vertical layout. I have been in and out of this planner for all of 2024. Sometimes I like this layout, sometimes I don't, but I know that I love the feel of Hemlock and Oak paper. I love the fonts that they've chosen. I love the book bound binding. I love everything about it except for this layout. So I've been in and out of it all year. Cannot wait to get my hands on the new horizontal layout, which will have all of your days of the week horizontally on this side and then open task and like brain dump space on the right side. That is going to be the planner. Maybe they're daily as well. I don't know. That's at least one of the planners I'm going to be using in 2025. But for now, since I started this guy, I'm trying to get back into it. Plus, I don't know. I like the view of this. I like the size of it. It's an A5 size. I think the Minimalist is an A5 size. One of them is like an A5 and one of them is an A5. I can't remember which is which, but I am going to get this set up and I do have some things I need to write down, so we'll do that together. I also am super behind on decorating and setting up my planners, notebooks, journals for October. So today I'm trying to get as much done as I can before I need to pick up Esther from daycare. So this will probably be a speedy plan with me, and hopefully it's helpful in seeing ways that you can decorate your monthly spread in a book-bound planner like this. And hopefully it's pretty easy. We'll see. So the items that we're using today, I have this washi tape. I may or may not use. This is from Lauren Phelps Designs. It's pretty kind of like French writing on craft colored washi tape. Kind of has like a vintage vibe to it. Oops, as we throw it across the desk. And then the other item I want to use for deco is Autumn Splendor from Cassthetic Plans. By the time you are watching this video, the sticker book is live and available on Cassie's website. I will leave my affiliate link down below. So if this is your first time seeing it, I do have a flip through on my channel, but if you decide to pick it up because of that or this video, then I hope you'll shop with my affiliate link. It is gorgeous. I really want to use, I think, the florals, although the abstract patterns and the lined autumnal icons are also very pretty. So I'm not sure, guys, which we should use. I'm leaning towards the abstract and like this stuff because my heart automatically wants to use this in everything. And I think I need to slow down, or I could use this and some of the other lined art. Oh man, I kind of want to use this. Dare we? Maybe we dare. I've been wanting to hoard these florals because they're so pretty, but now I'm kind of thinking I should go for it. I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I know where I have events in the month of October, and I kind of want to make sure that those are written down first in a fun way before I get too deep into decorating. So I'm going to go into this sticker book, and we're going to go into these boxes, I think, and start laying them down. Let me grab some tweezers here. And I think these are going to be a little bit big, but that's okay. I know that I have, so this is a Monday start. So I know I have something up here on the 6th. So I'm going to put this here. And I'm just using the boxes just to call out events. And I'm going to change up the colors. What's cool about this sticker book, all her sticker books, is you will have coordinated boxes. So I'm just going to change out the colors. I know that I have something on the 7th, so I'm going to put this here. And as far as like where I put the boxes, I actually do put them in a location that makes sense for the time of day. So if I have something in the morning, I tend to put the box up higher. If I have something in the afternoon or the evening, I put the box lower. So in the case of Monday the 7th, I have something here. And so I'm going to put it up higher because it's a morning. I have something, let's see, 6th, 7th, and then I have, ooh, my Michael's class. Are you guys signed up? I'm really nervous. Okay, I need friends. I need friendly chatter and encouragement. I'm teaching my first ever Michael's class with the Happy Planner, and that is going to be on Tuesday evening. So we're going to go in the, we're going to go down here, the bottom of the 8th. Tuesday, October 8th at 6 p.m. from 6 to 7. It is a live kind of planning tips and tricks with the Happy Planner class that I'm teaching. And so it's free to register. I'll leave the link down in the description box. But if you're looking for something to do on Tuesday evening and you just want to hang out with me, there's going to be reps from Michael's and from Happy Planner in the chat, and, you know, relaying questions and stuff like that to me while we are planning live. Then I hope that you'll join us and register for that. So we have the Michael's class on this day. And then on the 10th, I have, okay, so we've got 3 colors going on. I don't want to put this color back here. So I'm actually, just to spread this out, I wonder if I can lift this back up. Let's see if I can lift it up. Ooh, with ease. Well done, Mojo Jojo Plans. Oh, not Mojo Jojo Plans. I'm so used to using Jojo's boxes. These are the sticker boxes from Autumn Splendor. Sorry, guys. Well done, Cassthetic Plans, or Hemlock and Oak paper. I'm not sure. So Thursday the 10th, I've got something in the morning. So I'm again going to cue this up here. Okay. And then we need to add, go back to that kind of warm tone box over here for my Michael's class in the evening. There we go. And then let's see, I have an appointment and it's in the morning over here. On what day is that? That's on the 14th. So this is definitely more functional to start with. But once we get these boxes down, I'm going to add decor all around. So I've got the appointment here, and then on the 15th, I've got something. Wow, October's going to be busy, guys. It's going to be busy. I've got something there. And then I need another guy here. And since we don't have any of the olive color, having the 3 colors is kind of throwing me off, because now we've got 2 of this olive next to each other. Well, let's go ahead and populate the decor, and maybe that'll hide things a bit. Okay, so we've done our boxes for now. Let's take a look at the different decorative options. I love the lined art in this sticker book. I think it is so pretty. The other thing to note when you're looking at decorating your planner page or your monthly overview is, where are there days that you don't need, like from the previous month? So here is the 30th of September. And then down in this planner, we have a whole 6th week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6th week, which is getting us into November. So I feel like this is a lot of room here to play. You can continue your planning if you want to here, but I see that as prime real estate for decor. So I just need to decide if I want to mix and match the florals with some of these elements. So I need to see, will they coordinate? And I kind of think that they will. So I'm going to take my washi from Lauren Phelps Designs, and I'm going to go across the whole bottom, but I'm going to rip the top off so that we have a nice chunky raw edge. I am a big advocate for ripping washi, and I think I want to keep it contained inside the line. Sometimes I go all the way to the bottom, but I kind of want a finished edge here. So I'm keeping this lined up with the box. And we're going to take a little knife here. I'm going to trim that and then press it into the spine. And then I want this side to be finished as well. So I'm going to trim that to the box. And I think if I put florals here, it doesn't really matter what's underneath, but I'm gonna go ahead and trim this to that box. Let's go ahead and add, this floral cluster looks pretty darn similar to the colorway of the lined art, which I really like. So we're gonna leave that there, keeping it in the line of the, or the frame of the task margin. And when you're doing layering, odd numbers always. So I just laid down washi tape and then I laid a sticker on top. I always do 3, or I most frequently do 3. So you do an overlap and an overlap. And then you need 1 to kind of think of it as sealing the seam between the first and the second piece. So we've added the washi, we've got the florals. Now I'm gonna go back into Autumn Splendor. And I think if I can get it to show up, it'd be kind of nice to do like a pumpkin and kind of bring in some lined elements here. So I added a lined pumpkin, and I'm okay with covering down here because that's a different month. I think I want a little bit more of that lined look. So we'll pop a leaf in there too. And I think I want to add a little bit more color back in. So maybe we take this guy and throw that in. Do we want this to be like a connecting piece? We'll just do that. Throw that guy there. Trying to kind of fade the full color things a little bit more into that lined art. So I just layered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. And because I'm using clear, they actually gel really well together. This is a bone, it's a paper folding tool, and I use it to really press the clear stickers into the paper. It helps them really kind of meld in there. Now I'm gonna take some of these other pieces. Like here we've got a really pretty leaf. And I think this could look really fun, kind of cut into here. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to do some cutting of the sticker. So some people like to lay the stickers down, and I certainly could have, the deco stickers down first, and I certainly could have done that. But instead, I'm just going to cut the sticker where I want and put the straight edge up against the box. And doing it this way means that you're not going to get a lot of texture underneath your box. That's why I like it so much. If you're layering clear deco and then putting a box on top, you're going to see a little bit of that deco underneath the box, and it's going to be a little bit raised. So as much as possible, I do try to trim first. Now this is going to be hard because I want it to make sense where it meets up. And that's going to be hard because this guy needs to be above this, but this line, I think it's more important that the leaf actually is lined up because it could have been a bent stick. So we're going to do that. And then I'm just going to, in this case, trim off here. And I'm going to trim around. And I use a really light pressure when I'm cutting into my paper. All right. It's like we're doing surgery here. And then, hopefully I can remember where this went. I think this guy was here. And then we're going to take this piece. And I think this is actually supposed to be this way, but we've got a weird angle. So I'm going to create a new straight edge here. Or yeah, straight edge. I say flat, but it's straight. It really needs to go this way. So I keep trimming off at the wrong angle. Know your angles, friends. But that looks better. And we'll just go there. That was a lot of work for one sticker. It would have been way easier to just lay the sticker down and put the boxes on top. But for me, there's just something about the look of this that is more satisfying. So I take the time to do it. It's not, you know, required or anything. This is just how I like to decorate. These other ones I think will be a little bit more simple. I think we should add a pumpkin. And for this guy, what I'm going to do is actually cut. I'm going to cut here. Actually, maybe I'll cut all the way across. Like so. I want to make sure I've got my angles right. I'm going to trim off this stem from there. This one I should have cut a little differently. Probably could have laid it down first. I usually try to avoid cutting directly on the planner if I can avoid it. But in this case, when you've got a box like this, it's certainly easier to lay the sticker down. You just run the risk of sticking down. All right, let's see if I got that one right. Again, you would have less drama if you just lay the pumpkin down, put the sticker on top. But I like to make things more complicated sometimes. But I like the impact of it. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like we still need like a little bit of color. So I'm just going to put a little leaf right there. And do we want to do some lined art? I certainly think a little bit of lined art would look nice right there. Okay, now we need to move over to this side of the page. And I think we need to bring some more florals. So we did put flowers there. We're gonna need to do a little bit more just to connect it. But I don't want it to be corner to corner. That's gonna be a little too matchy-matchy for my personal taste. So I'm gonna go back to this guy, and there is something stunning about this sticker. I think it is like the pearls that look like they're dripping, but I haven't introduced teal and I'm not sure that I want to. So we're gonna go with this guy instead, and it's pretty big. So I don't know. I could put this down, and then if I need additional writing space in the days that it's covering, I go ahead and put a box on top. Should we just throw it down? I'm kind of tempted. Like right there. If we do that, we are going to need to very carefully trim around the box. I miss my slice tool. Haven't been able to find it. This is a Fiskars like craft knife, cutting knife, But my favorite is the ceramic blade from Slice, which I have no idea where it is. So we're using this guy today. So we're going to trim here and trim here and try to pick up that piece we just cut. Okay. That is a big, bold floral moment. It's pretty. Very, very pretty. And then if I need to write anything on the 4th, 5th, 11th, or 12th, then I'll need to throw a box down. So I want to make sure, so we've got these kind of bringing the florals together. I also want to make sure that I am consistent with using some of the other collection with the strokes, paint strokes, and lined art. So I think we need maybe a gourd. And this guy we could probably just cut and throw down. So we're kind of extending out that floral. Did you guys see that? I don't know if we're in the frame. Extending out that floral moment. And I want to put down one of these leaves. Maybe right there. So the reason I'm doing that is because the sticker book has a bunch of different like collections, and I'm wanting to connect this collection with this collection. So I'm adding these more lined pieces to the flowers. I also want to add a little bit more lined over here. And I think the best way to do that is probably going to be we're going to trim it at an angle and butt that flat edge against that box. And then the other part that I cut that way. Pretty, very pretty. The other thing I want to make sure that we do is connect some of that French washi. If I put it on the bottom, I want to have little pieces of it in other places on the spread to kind of balance it out. So I'm just going to take a piece and kind of figure out what makes the most sense. I could go underneath the days of the week. Rip some of that. Doesn't really serve a purpose. I feel like we should also maybe layer a little bit. We could layer a little bit directly on the flowers. Maybe right here. I don't know if I like that so much. I think it needs to be attached to some stickers, this guy right here. Although if it starts lifting up, we're gonna lift up? Nope, we're good. What if we add a little bit here? I think that's fine. A little junk journaling. Take a little piece right here. We kind of made just these little clusters. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but it doesn't have to. That's what's so great about this. All right, so we've got our boxes for activities. I do want to we can do a little bit more over here. So I'm going to take, I think we need some gourds. So I'm going to take the pumpkins and create kind of like a little cluster here. And there's these really pretty lined florals. So if we want to do like an ode to the florals without bringing in the colorful ones, I'm going to trim this guy. Take that flat edge and butt it up against the frame. I've really been liking borders lately, like keeping within the borders versus going like full bleed all the way to the end of the paper. I don't know what it is, but it just makes me happy. I'm going to take the scrap of the flower and just layer that down below. I feel like we need a little bit more green, this kind of dirty green color. I'm going to add a piece right there. And maybe another one of these here. I love when sticker books have individual elements like this because you can fill or reshape the way a cluster looks. So like this was a corner piece cluster, which was perfect as it was, but I kind of wanted it to extend a little bit more. And so I'm just adding like individual elements to kind of make it, you know, do its thing across the board. I want a little bit more in that right corner. So I'm going to take this piece and we'll stick it right there. I still feel like we need a little depth in this corner. So I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so I'm liking this lower section. Now for the upper section, I don't think I want to do too much. So let's go back to the florals I've already used. Which were these ones, right? Yeah. I think the more I look at that lower right corner, it makes me think we do need a little actual richness. All right, I'm gonna do a little extra layering just because I feel like this is a little too lined relative to the rest of the spread. So I'm just layering this guy on top. We'll see how it looks. Might not look great. Actually, it looks kind of muddy doing it that way. Maybe we just go down below. That'll work. So I have this piece that just got cut, and I'm going to put that right underneath the October 2024. Just to pull that in. Let's go back to the lined page, lined art page, and I'm going to do a little drippy leaf moment. And maybe another one of these guys. I'm going to trim the stem on this. Actually, I wonder if I can move this leaf over. That lifted up some of the paper. I'm just going to stick this here. And then we'll grab a different green leaf. And just, yeah, I'm not a big fan of clusters in this shape. And so I'm always trying to figure out how to kind of change it, make it more drippy. I like a drippy cluster. Okay. Do we think we're good? I'm always tempted to decorative date, but I feel like we've got enough going on here. So, shall we populate the stuff I got going on? Y'all want to be up on my business? I will try to keep this somewhat generic so that you guys aren't aware of people's names and whatnot. I do want to test. I'm going to find the right pen. I think this is going to be good. This is a 003 Unipin. And we have I'm going to put the person's name here, but we'll do birthday party. Oh, wait, no, that's not the birthday party. This is what's throwing me off. This is a Monday start. Oh, goodness. Hold on, guys. This is my Zoom call. I had a Zoom call that day. Okay, I'm going to lift that guy up. It's always hard to find the balance between, you know, sharing a full planner spread and also needing some confidentiality. So if you're ever wondering why I don't share a lot of after the pen spreads, it's because I am trying to keep some things personal. So hopefully you guys can understand that. So what do I have on the 7th? The 7th is actually my Zoom at 10. And then on the 8th, I have my Michael's class. At 6. And then on the 10th, I'll just put mom's. And I need to bring food that day. And then on this day is the birthday. Birthday at 1. And then on the 14th, we have, that's a holiday, right? Yeah, I think that's a holiday for Josh. But we have Esther's 2-year. Her 2-year appointment. And then airport. Pick up at 5. And just put mom's. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I think that's it, guys. Now, I've said this before with my monthlies when I'm showing like a plan with me for a monthly. I usually do the initial setup and I do boxes and stuff like that. And then as I need to add more, I may not add a box. I might just like fill it in. So, you know, it's totally fine if you don't know everything that you have going on in the month of October. I'm sure that there's going to be stuff that ends up happening here. And I'm sure that I'm not going to have this sticker book with me when I need to add it. So I just write it in. So the initial boxes are just what I know of in the month of October. And then you just, you know, fill in as you need to over the course of the month. So let me make sure we are all zoomed in so you guys can see it. There we go. Here is my October monthly in the Hemlock and Oak Minimalist Planner using the Autumn Splendor sticker book from Cassthetic Plans, which is available now, and this like French handwriting from Lauren Phelps Designs. I don't know if this is still available, but I will link her shop down below in case it is. I'm not an affiliate or anything, so it's just a regular link. But there you go, guys. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And if you want to hang out with me again, I sure hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Until next time, guys, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.